Hey Mario Karters and Frenzy fans, welcome to our channel.
So on this episode, we are actually going to dive into my rank this time.
For a little ranked review with Frenzy Fangirl.
Yes, we are. Ranked review with me. Because I kind of have a tough week.
110k.
And maybe...
It's what you gotta do to get into first.
So I want to see, my objective in going through this calculator today is just to see, with my current loadouts, what do I have to level up if I want to go for first? Is it just a couple things? Is it I have to go all in? Is it even worth it this week? Or should I default this week and just kind of take what comes my way?
Yeah.
So I've only raced one race so far. See? I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm clicking on.
So it looks like you've raced one race. So you got 42,591.
Okay.
Which is a good run. How many? Do you remember how many actions?
It was
so proud.
205 or 7 or something like that.
You got over 200 actions on that. That's pretty serious.
Which is good for me.
Okay, so now go to first place, and what do they have in this?
A lot more than that.
So go to your ranked, yeah. But not by much.
Yeah.
I think you probably have a better loadout because they're rocking supers and only double uncapped for each.
Okay, and when we get into my calculator, we'll see what I'm rocking. But I am doing a 7, 6, 4.
Oh, it might be time for you to triple uncap PGP.
It might be time, but we'll let the calculator tell me if it's time. So, So, where do we get the calculator now?
So, this is our very first episode where we have a legit Discord server.
We started a Discord server. I don't know if, we have a lot of people in there right now. I'm so happy. It's
there
so
were
fun.
So many people that were jumping in on the chat yesterday.
Yeah, let us know if you guys are in the Discord
phone was
yet.
blowing up, and we're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It was so cool seeing so many Frenzy fans meeting each other and chatting with each other.
Yeah.
And just discussing everything Mario Kart. It was way cool.
Will you guys do me a favor? This is a 2-part favor. In the comments, do one of two things. One, let us know if you're on Discord. And if you are on Discord, I want to know what is your Discord username. Because, for example, some of you guys comment on our, I know you guys as Mike, for example. But your username on Discord is so different that I don't know. I want to make the connection. So, right. In my brain, it connects. So let me know. And then the second part of it is if you guys are not on our Discord yet or if you guys don't use Discord at all, let me know in the comments because we really want to build this community into something that serves everybody where you guys are at. So if that means on the website I built out for us, if we need to have a little members section, we can do that for the people who don't like Discord. But let me know because we really want to make this a really, really cool experience for everyone.
All-encompassing.
All-encompassing, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let us know in the comments. 1, if you are on Discord, what is your username? 2, if you're not on Discord, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, go to frenzyfans.com, and then you can join. And then 3, I added 1, if you're not a Discord user, let us know in the comments and let us know what we can do to serve you, essentially. Give us feedback. So
there is an advantage of getting on Discord because if you open up the side menu here, so you'll see that we have under Frenzy Fans.
Yep.
We've got a lot of different channels, and we have Frenzy Friends, and then Frenzy Family.
Totally.
And we kind of went in our other, our intro video.
It was a lot of information.
What the perks were. We're not going to focus on that now.
No. The purpose today is ranked. So
we're going to go into on the very top there where it says Frenzy Fans Calculator.
Okay.
So you just click on that, and there's only one thing that's in there. No one else can comment in there.
Yep.
And it's just going to be this calculator. So go ahead and click on the spreadsheet thing. Okay, so here it says, hold up, this link is going to take you to something for Google. And it's just their attempt to help people with security. If you didn't click on something, this is their way of saying, hey, look, something got clicked on. If you clicked on this, it's fine, go ahead and trust this domain or confirm. But if not, then you can cancel out. So you clicked on this. All right. So what just happened was there, after you pressed confirm, there was a list of all of the email addresses that are on your phone because Google is going to ask you, okay, which Gmail address do you want to open this file in?
Yeah.
So you selected an email address.
Yep.
And you pressed OK.
Yep.
And now, okay, yeah, so you have it on the white. So now go ahead and go over to the Mario Kart 1. Okay, so if you click on a cell that you want to try and change.
Yep.
Okay, so down in the lower right-hand corner here, it says View Only.
Okay.
So that means that you don't have permission or access to be able to change anything in the calculator, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a calculator.
Totally.
So what we need to do is you need to go to your menu and then go to Share and Export right there in the middle of the screen. There it is. And then you need to make a copy at the bottom.
Make a copy.
And then what that's going to do is it's going to copy this from where I'm hosting the calculator on my account, and it's going to put a copy of it onto your account so that you can do whatever you want with it.
Totally. Yeah, you can rename it, all that type of stuff.
So go ahead and press OK. And so now it's copying. And then now when you go to click on...
Oh, sorry, I got to put it back in light theme. Oop.
And so now when you go and you want to change your player level...
Here.
It lets you put in your player level.
Cool. And that way you guys have this and all the edits you do are your edits alone. They don't affect anyone else. And that way we can get this out to as many people as possible without having too many issues.
And you'll notice that by getting the tool from Discord, I've actually gone through and I've put in the picture. So you see how there's the picture of Rainbow Road T up there? I've also put in ahead of time the actions and the bonus points per action that we're going to talk about on the channel. Yeah,
this is awesome. It's going to save you guys a lot of time. And the cool thing about it is, I guess this is what I'm excited for. For me, on a personal level, I'm not as methodical as this guy as far as like keeping all of my scores and my data and that type of stuff. So I'm actually very excited to, at the end of each week, I'm going to name this like a date. I'm going to rename this a date and the name of the tour, so I can always remember, like I can have an ongoing record of these things without actually having to create anything or manage anything, because every tour,
yep, I'm gonna edit this sheet, so I'm gonna take the pictures away, and then I'm gonna put the new pictures up and the new.
Not every tour, every cup, because
every tour.
Is it?
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Break it down for me. Sorry.
There are 2 cups in ranked.
Yeah.
The thing is if you go over here...
No, this is good. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a punk. But...
Yeah, so we have an ACR calculator.
Okay.
Where you can put in... So I've already put in all of the cup names and the course names. All you have to do is put in the driver item level points.
Okay.
Kart item level and points. And glider item level and
points.
That
makes sense.
So that's going to last the entire tour. I don't want to redo the pictures because... You're going to use this over the full 2 weeks. So what we might do is we might end up adding, instead of just 1, 2, and 3 in a summary, we might have like a week 1 and then a week 2.
That makes sense.
There'll be a lot of tabs in there, but then that way you don't have to... So for this first week...
Okay. For this first week, you'll just edit it yourself.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sorry. These are questions you'll have, but this is also very helpful for people to know. So...
And just so you guys know, we're totally human, and it was this morning on my run that I was like, oh, I didn't quite think that through. So we'll come up with a solution, and it'll be fine. Everyone will like it.
He comes up with the thoughts on his run, and I come up with them as we're recording. I'm like, hey, and we'll be able to do this, and you're like, yeah, actually no, we won't.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a solution for it. It'll be great. Anyways, we pop in all this stuff, so I'm assuming for next week. Under the calculators tab, we'll put in
We'll put in a second one that will just have the update for the next cups ranked stuff.
Yeah.
But then you'll probably want to use, if you are using the ACR calculator, I mean, I guess you could like copy and paste all the stuff that you have filled out from the week 1 to the week 2 one.
Yeah.
But
it'll be streamlined eventually. We like fumble through life. We're like, let's try this. Oh, okay, that didn't work, but this was great. And then we fix it. Yeah. So I don't know where I'm at. Okay, back to my thing. So here we have me at level 123 because I slack sometimes. What level should I be at?
150.
Okay.
You're just leaving points on the table. You're leaving chips on the table if you're not at 150.
All right, so get to 150.
That's your next goal.
Okay, 150 is my next goal before ACR.
Yeah, because it's a few tens of thousands of points that you're just leaving on the table, and that could come in handy.
All right, so 123 for me. So I'm going to do PGP at 1190.
So you got her at level 7. And so you're just clicking on the cell of the level and the base points, and then there's a pop-up that comes up at the bottom. It has a list of the maxed cap levels.
Yeah.
You just select them. Don't even have to type any numbers in.
So then I'm going to do the Koopa Clown Kart at 6 and 408, at least for the time being. That's what I have.
Okay, so now as a default for the calculator, I do have the cart as a super.
Okay.
Only to let you see, like if it's the first time that you're downloading it, that there's like if you are using a super, you don't want to put in like a high end. I didn't want to have it default all to high end. So
that makes
in
sense.
each course, there's one cell just to show that there's something different. So it is a super. It's a coincidence that you're using a super, I guess is what I'm saying.
Totally. So you click on it, you choose your high-end super normal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do not have a top shelf one, you still choose your high-end super normal, but then you default your level to a 0. Goose egg.
Yep.
All right. And then we have the star thingamajigger at 4 and 490. Or, let me know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Okay, I'm going to type this in and we're going to figure this out. But let me know in the comments. Do you guys think I should do the star at 490? Or I have a lot of tickets. Should I invest some tickets into the glider? No? What are you saying to me?
So this 8-bit star has much better coverage.
Long term?
Long term. You're not going to want to put tickets on something that like a super that you're like rarely going to use. And even after using the tickets, we'll see here.
Okay.
Even after using the tickets, if you were to use a level 5 super versus a level 4 and single uncapped high end, you're going to get more points with the...
Well, of course. But I was saying, if I have enough tickets, would it be better for rank to take like the...
Oh.
Would it be better to take the
super glider?
Super glider,
to, like max it out, like level 7? I wouldn't do it on that one.
Okay. Because it's just kind of like...
Yeah, you would need to take a look and see like how many courses like that are in the entire game period that it would give you. I would be under the impression it would only be like 1 or 2, and that'd be a lot of tickets to spend on something that just is going to give you like cover 1 or 2 courses for you.
So what you're telling me is you don't like pink flowers.
Those 8-bit stars, like anything 8-bit.
Yeah.
If you're going to invest tickets anywhere, put it into those 8-bit stuffs.
Okay. Well, that's my...
Whoa! Look at that!
Yay! I did
800
good.
points.
Kinda. I have room for improvement.
Yeah, because you got over 200 actions.
Yep.
That's great.
But I didn't get 220, so that's why.
Right, so that's why you're short a few hundred points, almost 1,000 points. Mm-hmm.
All right, so guys, my loadouts are really not that good. I was kind of hoping I would go for ACR 1000 because I love space, but literally, like,
this tour is rough.
It's rough for me. So I have Blackbirdo at 980, level 3. He's at she? His little...
They?
I don't even know. Oh, what was my level? Was it 123?
Yep.
Okay.
123 or 124, I forget.
And this was at 980. Okay. It's so nice that you have the actions in there for me now.
Right?
And then I will do the Penguin Cart for 595. So we're going to change this guy.
Yeah, so change him to high end. Mm-hmm. Because what that does, whether it's high end, super, or common, is it changes the base points values, because that's different for each level.
Okay.
And so the correct base points, like here, it's going to show you 400, 490, 595, 700. Those aren't the base points that you're going to get with a super or a common.
Okay.
Okay,
so 2 and
400.
With my current loadout. It's rough. I have no idea how I am going to get to 110,000 with my current loadouts. I don't think it's possible, but we'll see.
We shall see.
So then we come here and we pop this to 123. How are you guys doing in ranked, by the way? While I do this, let me know. How are you guys doing in ranked? Do you think you're going to take first? Or is it like a bye week for you? All right, 3 and 800.
Yeah, gold shy guy.
Yep, sure do.
Oh,
hey.
Look at that. What another coinky dink. It's at 3 and 800.
2 and I'm going to get enough tickets on this to put it up to 400 if that's what I'm going to use.
So technically in the calculator, if you don't have it maxed to a certain level, you can override and put in like 270 whatever. So you see right here?
Yep.
There's a keyboard thing. So you can type the keyboard thing and it'll bring up a number pad for you and you can type in whatever number you want.
Cool. And then 2 and 400. So rough. This is not great. All right, so that brings me to a grand stinking total of
Ooh, 89,000.
Screwed Magoo. Who says that? Screwed. No one says that. Can we make that a thing? Screwed Magoo. Guys, that's rough. With my current loadouts, 88,973.
Sorry, go back to the calculator. I want to make sure that we go over this real quick. And go back to your first race. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so what you want to do, since you actually have raced this, you have an actual score. You want to put that 42,591 into the actual score.
I put it in the wrong spot. Sorry.
The cell that you put it in there is right now. What you want to do is you want to copy or put in 43,468.
Okay.
Because that's what your current loadout is. And then when you start playing around with either actions or bonus points per action or the level or base points, a new value is going to get calculated in that top one, and it's going to show you the difference in points that you can get. So that's the idea behind that. So
that makes sense.
Now go back to your summary page.
Okay.
Because now in the summary page,
my Screwed Magoo page,
what it's done is it's actually taken your actual score from that race, and it's calculated it with your potential scores from the races that you haven't raced yet to give you a potential actual score of 88,996 versus the 88,973.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
It totally makes sense to me. So I'm Screwed Magoo. So what I want to do, I don't know why you say that. It's not a thing, dude. Okay.
So let's first talk about...
I want to see how Screwed Magoo I am. I'm 12th place Screwed Magoo.
Yeah. Screw Magoo you are.
I don't know. Doesn't make crap up. Okay. Bless you. That's not a bless you moment. Okay.
So let's see what happens if you take if you completely max out Pink Gold Peach. Because the thing is she's one of the 2 coin boxers that can actually have a cup.
Okay.
Where not only would you be able to use her in all of her top shelf courses, but in the instance or occasion where one of her middle shelf courses is in a cup, she gets bumped up to top course.
That's cool.
So say she has like 26 courses. It's really 26 courses like slash maybe 27 or 28 any given tour.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So she's really one that to invest in if you have her.
Okay, yeah. So that would give me an extra 2,800 points for this ranked, which would take me to 91. What did you...
Correct, because so now we're taking a look at your predicted score.
Yep.
Yep.
So
assuming that you would get the points of your predicted score.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that would take me from 12th up to like 11th, maybe 10th if I overperform on some of them. Okay. So one thing I'm actually curious about really quick. Let's look at my tickets right now because I have been hoarding for moments like this if I want. So I have enough to level her up. How much does it take to take it from double uncap to triple uncap?
10 tickets.
Okay.
You have 38.
So that's definitely enough.
So bring it down to 28.
And then, but this is where I always struggle. Is I always spend my...
Yep, so you're going to have to grind. You're going to have to use her and...
I'm going to have to play.
You're going to have to play the game, actually, instead of just getting 5 stars and focus on ranked.
I like 5 stars and ranked. It's my cup of tea. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm going to do this week. So, okay, but here's a question for you. Can I ask you a question?
Let's chat about it. What's going on?
What are the double features this week?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I do know that the Lunar Cruiser is a quadruple feature.
Is he in 2... Because here's... Okay, hypothetically. Let's say I get Space Mario. Stellaview. Mario Stellaview. Satellaview. I'm learning. Mario Satellaview. And then I get the Lunar...
The Lunar Cruiser.
Lunar Cruiser. Thank you. And let's say I was just like, I want to take them both to level 7.
Yep. So...
How would that affect...
So on Rainbow Road T, you would...
I would not use them.
Yes, you would.
Over Pink Gold Peach?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about the cart. Okay, correct. So both the cart and the character, yes, are available here, and it's true. If you were to level him up, the driver, you wouldn't use him. However, the lunar
Lunar buggy?
the lunar buggy,
Lunar cruiser?
lunar cruiser.
We're good
I
at what we
mean,
do.
it's not like there aren't 4 billion Kart names out there.
We're going to get this one.
Okay, so it unlocks at I think level 3 or level 6.
Okay.
And at level 6, you would want to use it over a super.
Totally.
Level 6.
So let's say hypothetically then, I come here and I go,
And you go high
end,
end.
level 6, and let's just keep him for the time being at 400. But if he's a quadruple, honestly, I'll
Yeah.
probably...
I would take him to...
700 or
Ooh, yeah.
595?
If you take him to 6, I would only go 595. If
Okay.
you're willing to take him to 7, then taking it to 700 is probably an okay idea.
So this is my strategy with the game. This is how I do things, at least. And I do not play the game like an average person or whatever. But I try to get the most bang for my buck. And so for me, I really base it off of ranked, which I know goes against other people's strategies. But I want to do well in ranked. And so if I need to take something up and I know that the long-term investment is great and it'll help me clinch first or second or third, I'm willing to do it. But if it doesn't help me in ranked, typically I'm like, oh, wait. But it is like a triple, quadruple.
Just quadruple. It's not used 12 times in six races.
Triple, quadruple? Is that 12? Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that then would bring me to
93.
which takes me
94.
to which place? This is a rough week. Teaches me not to get first. Ugh.
94, so that'd be 9th place.
Gross.
But, so here's the thing. If you take that cart
Okay.
to said level and base points,
Which other one is he on?
RMX Rainbow Road 2 RT,
Okay, so I'd have...
which currently you have a level
Ew.
2 and kind of nothing.
Okay.
So, replace,
This one.
with 6. Because you said you were willing to take him to 6.
Why do I have that at level 4?
So this is the 3rd race. You're on the tab for the 2nd race right now.
Thank you.
See the picture? It lets you know where you're at.
Whoever thought of putting it in the picture, there's brilliant.
Kind of helps out, huh?
Helps out a lot.
Okay, so you're going to take it to, 6 and 595. Oh, so undo that real quick and put in the points that you had originally. One more undo. Okay, so 22, 8, 10. There you go.
Okay.
And now put in 6.
595.
Oh, look at that. 5,000 more points? Almost probably 10,000 points just for that one.
98,515.
Now you're getting close. Okay.
Let's go back to my little ranker do. What was it? It was 90.
Yeah, so that gets you into 7th, probably.
What was my score again? My predicted score? 98,515. It'll probably put me into 7th, which is kind of
By the
cool.
time Tuesday rolls around. Mm-hmm.
Now, what other bang for my bucks are there in this week?
Yeah, so how excited are you about Astro Mario?
I don't think he's so cute.
Because
I really want him.
he's available, I believe, in 3 courses.
Okay.
One of which is Rainbow Road T, which we've already decided you won't use him there.
Correct.
But RMX Rainbow Road 2RT.
Okay, so he's there. And then where else does he help me? Is it next
So
week?
in next week,
On which one?
DK Summit, I want to say, if you go there.
Which I would use him.
So go to the 2nd shelf, and I think it might unlock. Oh, I'm eating my words. Go back and see if it's... Yeah, I wish it was there. It's going to be the...
Which one is it going to be? Sorry. This one?
It's got to be the last one.
Which I won't use him.
Oh, yeah.
So he'll really only be a single feature for me.
Yeah, because he's up right there on the Rainbow Road.
Which if you guys don't have coin box drivers, or you guys are of the philosophy that coin boxers suck, then he'll be a good one, I think.
Yeah, good point.
But another good reason to do Gold Peach triple uncap.
Okay, so let's go back and make sure that he's not in Cheap Cheap Island.
This one?
See 2nd shelf there? Does he unlock at Cheap Cheap Island T? Oh, it's Cheap Cheap Island R. Nope.
Nope.
Nope, so it's just those 3. Okay,
Well-
so what would you be comfortable taking just a single... Like, he's a new player.
Well, definitely level 4.
Okay, so that you can get
The little...
The boost and the Lucky 7 stuff.
Mm-hmm. But then my debate with that is this. Here's my debate. Once again, me trying to get the most bang for my buck. Would it be better in that scenario just to do Shy Guy Gold?
Because he's used twice.
He's a double feature for me. Because I legitimately... Was it this one?
DK Summit? No.
Yeah, I legitimately would use him on this.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that would be...
So would you take him to 4 or 5?
Well, let's see what the calculator tells me. So if we come all the way back here. Whoop. Nope, it's not that one. It's
the last one.
The third one. If we take him to level 4.
4. So it gets you... And I think we're going to have to take a look at your gliders too, because your gliders are kind of on the... So let's take a look at your gliders, because I think your gliders... Oh.
I did that bad, huh? I think it's fine.
It's still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so let's take a look at your gliders, because your gliders are kind of low. So
yeah.
Let's go to the first week's ranked. Let's not worry about next week yet.
So he'd be at level 4. Then I would have the Lunar at level 6. And then if I take this... What do you think, Kamek or the 8-bit flower? It doesn't really matter for this calculator purpose, but...
Right.
Let's say I already take it to 4 so I can get enough bonus action points or whatever at that level where you get extra things.
Okay. And then let's take a look at the second race.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, so let's just see if you were to take one of those to level 4, how many more points that would get you. Because that would be kind of like a 2 or 3 ticket investment on each, which is like 6 tickets.
Yeah, it's a lot of tickets. But before I do that, so by taking that one glider to level 4, that would put me at 1013, which puts me where? I just want to get like... That does put me in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. So far. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This would be an expensive week if I want to do well in ranked.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's worth it.
So
okay.
The second one. Second one. There you go.
Take that to level 4. I didn't do my previous calculated score, but that's okay.
Alright, so now you're at 102.
So, okay, in order to get 102, which is like top 5, I need to pull for the Lunar, take it to 6.
Double uncap it.
Double uncap it, take a glider from 2 to 4, and another glider from
2 to 4. As well as triple uncap Pink Gold Peach.
So I'm pretty committed to doing Pink Gold Peach no matter what, even if it doesn't help me in ranked, because it's a double feature and it might help me next week.
Okay.
I really want the Lunar Cruiser. And so I'm totally okay doing that one.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of torn. What do you guys think I should do? I'm torn about the gliders. I'm torn if ranked is actually that important this week. I think I'll do those 2 things, Pink Gold Peach and the Lunar Cruiser, regardless. Just because they're cool, and I don't want to take 20th place this week.
We'll have to take a look too, not right now, but to see if there are any gliders that overlap between these 3 right here. Because what glider are you using on Rainbow Road T, the first one?
Let's take a look. You guys probably remember. Eat Starbit.
Yeah. Oh, so look, you've got the Dream Glider, the Chemic Glider.
Ooh.
If you were to take... See, this is what I'm saying. If you take like 1 to level 6... See, here's the thing, is the Dream Glider has been in every single ranked ever since it's been debuted. Like, I have used it so much.
Where was it in these ones?
It's the third one. Okay. So if you were to take the Dream Glider to like a serious 5 or 6 level, let's just play around. Take it to 6 and single uncap for your first and your third race.
Okay.
Take the glider.
Oh, I did my view only one. Sorry. Take the glider to level 6.
Yeah.
And what?
And keep it single uncap. Let's just see what happens.
And then the third one.
Yep. To 6 and single uncapped. 10,000 more points on this.
So you're saying I have a chance?
So now you're in like the 107 level.
That's fun.
With just the Dream Glider, which I guarantee you
will pay
will
dividends.
not be wasted tickets. In fact, you've left points on the table by not having it already at level 5 or 6.
Yeah. That's fun. Okay, so really... Ooh, I like this. Okay.
If you were me, you would have both those gliders at 7 and 700 right now, and it wouldn't even be a topic of conversation.
Totally. All right, so...
Because I know you were going to ask me, well, what would you do if you were me? And I was just going to answer it. You would have already had it at 7 and 700.
I know.
I'm just saying it's a wise decision.
That's how you do things. So, pink... Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Pink, gold, peach. Triple on cap.
It's wise.
I'm going to pull for the Lunar Cruiser.
It's wise.
I hope I get him really early in the game.
Yeah.
You guys can watch that later when I do that. And then I'll take that one to probably level 6.
Yeah.
And then...
Let's see what happens if you take it to 7 and 700. I'm just curious.
Boy.
Because that would be...
What was the double feature?
That would also be in the first and third course, right?
First and third. So
yeah, so
7?
Take it to 7 and 700.
Whoa.
See, here's the thing, is...
This is where the game gets fun.
There are so many pipes, and we're going to talk about this later. There's a difference between trying to acquire something because you've got fear of missing out, of having it on like a top course. Oh my goodness.
That puts me in first!
Versus getting something and investing in it first.
Yeah.
And then having that be like your go-to item, the thing that you build like the rest of your inventory around.
Yeah. And there's so many different ways of playing the game, but this is how we like to play it.
I think every few tours, it's worth...
If you have the tickets.
If you have the tickets.
Not everybody does.
To get a set of something.
Yeah.
And just buff it like crazy.
Yeah.
Because then that's when you really reap the benefits, the compound interest.
Yeah.
Like you no longer have to spend tickets on it, and you're getting really, really good returns on it.
All right. That's fun.
So yeah, we'll have to see. Let's take it a couple steps at a time and grind on certain courses and see, because you may be able to get more points than what the predicted is.
Yeah.
And so then like at the end, you may not need to use tickets on a certain couple of things in order to be able to, or by Sunday night or Monday morning, everyone might be at like 135,000. It's like, okay, whoa.
It's rude, Mario.
I've spent the tickets that I'm fine with for investing, but we're good with just where we're landing.
Yeah.
And we're gonna call it quits. So.
I like this thought process.
Yeah.
Let me know what you guys think I should do. We know his opinion.
Yeah.
What would you guys do if you were me?
That was a very thorough and in-depth video.
Hey.
I'm so glad that we did it on your account. Like this was really good.
Yeah, we'll see. But
I'm excited to see how the end of ranked works for you and what your actual like chess moves are.
Totally. But okay, this is one of the things I love about like the way that you have this set up for us is if you're in my shoes and you happen to have a ranked like I do, it's really easy to see if it's even worth your time. Like if you do not like, holy crap, not only do I have to pull, but I have to level like 3 things up to a lot of capacity. So if you're in my shoes and you know that like nothing you do is gonna actually matter or make a difference, then it saves you all those tickets from being like, oh well, what if I just bump this up to level 5 from level 3? And you're investing all these tickets and potentially not being able to like actually reap the benefits of it. Like it'd be better to just take the loss this week, consider a buy and save those tickets. So cool. Whew, hey, well, what are you thankful for today?
Yeah, so I've been excited for this one.
Okay, I'm excited to hear it.
So, this past week at work, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details, but last week we had a request from a customer to have training on a certain tool, like a calculator tool, go figure.
Funny.
That
he does this for a living.
That a contractor, this customer that we have has a new contractor that needs to learn this tool. Well, this tool was actually built before I even got hired onto the company.
Okay.
And I don't use the tool at all. Like I've never done anything with it really.
Yeah.
Like I've checked formulas in some of these tools before. But as far as like using it day in and day out, not me. I'm not an expert in it at all.
Okay.
And when the request came in, my boss looks at me, he's like, hey, can you do this training? And I was like, oh.
You like came home and you're like,
no.
know.
Like, I know I have zero experience with this.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be training an engineering firm that does this day in and day out.
You were intimidated for sure.
I was like way dreading it. Like it was weighing heavy on me.
Yeah.
And yesterday I had the training. This week I actually reached out to someone within my company that's much more familiar with the process, much more of an expert.
Yeah.
And he was able to give me like a 3-hour crash course on this thing. And he was gracious enough to sit in on the call because I knew that there were going to be like super like finite questions that were just going to completely go over my head that he would be able to field.
Yeah.
And
that's why I like having you on the show with me.
And the training.
I like having you on my YouTube channel.
Thanks for having me. So anyway, the training went down yesterday, and it went very, very well.
Yeah.
And I was super relieved and very happy.
Yeah.
And super grateful for the fellow coworker in my company that was willing to take the time to help me out.
Yeah.
So anyway, just yesterday, my heart was just full. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, thank you so much to so many people.
Isn't that cool? Like,
and I'm glad, I'm kind of glad that my boss gave me the opportunity to, like, he knew that I had no clue how to do anything with this. And I think he kind of had low expectations. I was just going to kind of fly by the seat of my pants, just see where it went. But afterwards, he was like, you know, I was actually really impressed. Like, good job. You know, with that, like everything worked out well, and the firm was very appreciative, and they're definitely way more familiar with the tool. They're much more up to speed on it
That's awesome.
that they went through the training. So
I love that.
I was super happy. I was so worked up over it.
You really were. You really were. I'm glad it went well.
Yeah.
But I've said it before, like a rising tide lifts all ships, right? Like I love the idea of if you get out of like a scarcity mindset in life and you legitimately are just like, hey, who is around me? Who can I serve? Who can I help? Like, he probably doesn't even know, like, deep down how much he helped you out. Like, emotionally, mentally, just, like, being there, being a resource, like...
And I've definitely scratched his back before.
For sure.
So
Like,
we've worked a lot in the past.
Yeah.
And I've helped him out a lot with similar spreadsheets.
Totally.
That he has questions on. And,
and
he knows that I'm much more familiar with the mechanics of it.
Totally.
And so... it's cool to be able to make relationships where it's no longer, it's not like I'm always going to him and asking him. Yeah, it's like he knows that I have things that I can help him out with. He knows that he has things that he can help me out with.
Totally. Yep. So. And then everybody succeeds and everybody's happy because that's what life is all about. It's having fun and progressing, right?
Yeah. So what are you thankful for?
Oh, I am so excited. Okay.
I'm happy.
I have a bunch, but... what I'm really, really excited about is we are about to take off out of town. We're going to go to Southern Georgia and watch some college football tomorrow. We're making a little weekend vacation out of it.
Not because we're Southern Georgia fans.
Nope. Nope. Your alumni school is coming to play.
So BYU is coming to play Georgia Southern.
Yep.
And BYU is actually doing pretty good this year.
Yeah.
They're in the top 25.
That's awesome.
They've only lost like 1 or 2 games,
really
so
excited.
It should be a fun game.
I'm really excited.
So we're going to go down with some friends.
Yep. Yeah, my friend Jess that I've been talking about.
Yeah, the one that's going through some rough times.
You know how okay, this was my other thing. You know how I told you guys that I took her for like her brain MRI? We just heard back that there's no cancer in the brain, which is great because it's everywhere else. It's spread to her skull and everything. We were so scared about her brain. We just got news that it's not in the brain, so also super grateful for that. Yeah. And we get to hang out with them this weekend, which well, as long as she feels well. Yeah. So cross your fingers.
Yeah, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Cool.
But
well, thanks guys for joining us. Hopefully this was helpful to see how the calculator works and how to get to it on Discord.
Yeah, let us know how you guys are going to do in ranked in the comments and what you guys think I should do.
Yeah. So until the next video, may the frenzies be forever in your favor.
See you guys later.